How to make a deck easily in the post-rotation format. Here we go! Research, Marnie, Boss, Quick Ball, Level Ball, Evolution and Sense, Air Balloon for some switch outs, and Inteleon. It's true! This video is sponsored by PoketownStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCG code cards. Are you looking for that last card to complete your deck, or just to get the latest booster pack in town on TCGO? Well, they have everything. Use the coupon code ZAPTCG and get 5% off your next order. Also, this video is sponsored by CardsMarket.com. This is a European platform where you're able to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. I personally use it every single day, and you can get booster packs, even old school cards like this cool Mr. Mime over here, so be sure to check it out on cardmarket.com. Last but certainly not least is going to be yourplaymat.com. This is a website where you're able to create your own unique custom playmat. Get your own unique custom playmat right now by clicking the link in the description below or using the coupon code ZAPTCG10YP and get 10% off your order when creating your own unique custom playmat for the new season. Anyhow, thanks for sticking around on the commercials. I'll see you guys very shortly. Peace! What's up YouTube, it's Zacian TCG here and welcome back to our TCG deck profile video on my channel. Today we're going to be checking out this duo Zacian V with Inteleon. Yeah, that's right, as you see from the funny intro, we're actually going to be implementing an Inteleon engine once again. So if you're ever planning on making a deck post-rotation, be sure to get yourself an Inteleon engine in your binder so you don't have to have the hassle when real life events happen that you don't find Inteleons near you. So yeah, Zacian V is a very solid card. As you can see, it actually is the best 2-price Pokemon in the game, being able to use Brave Blade for 230 freaking damage, being able to KO most V Pokemon that need to evolve, if not 90% of them. There's still some tankier ones out there like Blizzy V, but on the other hand, yeah, you won't see those very often, and Zacian V is just a strong card all around just because of its Intrepid Sword ability, being able to look at the top 3 cards of your deck and either you put all of them in the hand, or if you find energies there, you can also accelerate them to Zacian. So basically you draw 3 cards and you can accelerate the energies you find there. And the cool thing about this specific card, yeah, it does end your turn, but on the first turn you're not planning to attack anyhow. Also, most of the decks in the format need some time to set up, so if you go first, it's going to be helping you out quite a bit. Definitely if you combine that with the Oranguru, which we're going to be talking about in this video. So in this deck profile, we're going to opt to go for 4 Zacian. We've already talked about a Zacian list with Ludicolo. If that works out, it's a very strong deck, being able to one-hit KO anything. This time around, we're going to be doing a different route. We're going to go for Inteleon Quick Shooting Pings, combine that with a Rusted Sword, and combine that, of course, with the one and only Leon in this list, and you're going to be able to one-hit KO VMAXs as well. The cool thing about this is that this is way more consistent than the Ludicolo build, so either you want to go for Ludicolo, or you want to be going for the Inteleon. And Inteleon with quick shooting, you should be familiar with this card by now. Put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon, whether it's the active, one of the Pokemon on the bench. You can snipe whatever you feel like, and yeah, this is going to be helping out a ton. Definitely if you play 2 copies, you're actually going to get a lot of pings, because you slap 230 with Brave Blade, 1 ping, 2 ping. That's going to be already 40 additional damage. You're going to be at the 270 territory, and with of course a Rusted Sword, that's 300. Just play 1 Leon and boom, you win games, or just wait 1 turn and finish the job later with another quick shooting. This is going to be fantastic. You also draw into your stuff very easily with, of course, the Intrepid Sword. So quick shooting Inteleon, very nice. There's also the Shady Dealings Inteleon. This is also a nice way you can, of course, scout your trainer cards. I know you need your Metal Saucers. I know you're going to be looking for that 1 Leon in specific cases. This list, of course, is a little bit scared of the Sigilwai. So if you want to have a Sigilwai counter, you might even add in maybe the one of Water Energy and an Energy Search in this list. So this guy can also attack out of nowhere. But yeah, the Sigilwai is a scary match to begin with. So yeah, we're not attacking for the Sigilwai. For now, let's just put these Inteleons to the side. That's going to be a 2 Inteleon from Chilling Reign and 1 from Sword and Shield. You can also get the fancy ones from Shining Fates. 3 copies of Drizzle with Shady Dealings. Instead of scouting 2 trainer cards from the deck, you actually only scout 1, but it's searchable with Lovable 3 copies. And then 4 copies of our good friend, the Keep Calling Subble This is actually a very cool Pokemon because it's able to get its other Sobbles out of the deck, and if you can of course use this attack on the first turn with a Metal Energy if you go second. That means you can get more Sobbles out, so that's also a way you can go for. Then one copy of Oranguru, Sword and Shield, Primate Wisdom, or Shining Fates, depending on which version you like. It's also a secret rare and yeah, one of the recent sets by the way. So Oranguru, you can swap one of the cards in your hand with the top card of your deck. That's going to be helping you out. Not only does it help you out against Marnie, you can Marnie proof yourself. How cool is that? Because it's the only disruption in the game. You're also able to put a Metal Energy on top of the deck, and that means Intrepid Sword will be way stronger. And with a lot of quick balls in this list, you can scout for an Oranguru and make sure that Intrepid Sword is going to be successful. So you're going to have a second turn Brave Blade with 230 damage. Okay, moving forward, there is going to be Eldegoss, actually getting back supporter card from the discard pile. We're playing a couple of one-off supporters. We have the new Ryan from Evolving Skies. We of course have the one-off Leon. It would be nice to reuse them, so that's why Eldegoss is in here. And then one Crobat to draw cards. If you have a terrible start, at least Crobat can draw your cards. And as soon as you get a Zacian off, you can also use Intrepid Sword to finish your turn on top of that. Then 4 copies of Professor's Research. Of course, drawing cards is awesome, and getting Metal Energies in the discard pile on top of that is going to help you to fuel Zacian with Metal Saucer. Then 2 copies of Marnie. Marnie is going to be nice. It's just another draw supporter. Actually, make sure you can also alter the opponent's hand. And then on top of that, we have another draw support. It's going to be Birdkeeper. It also helps with the Brave Blade because you cannot use it on the following turn. If you get knocked out, it's going to be good because that means you don't have to get out of the active position. But yeah, this Birdkeeper is going to help out a lot with yeah, air balloons and stuff. So I like the one-off Birdkeeper in here. Okay, moving forward. We're going to be running 2 copies of Bossasaurus. You might think, I want to have 3 copies. Well, that's where the Eldegoss comes into play. Zacian can also play the game where I'm gusting all the 2-prize Pokemon, 3 of them in total, and you win the game. That's also a route you can go for. Maybe add in additional Bossasaurus if you want, but I do find the Eldegoss very nice. And then some more one-off supporters. One Leon, slapping an additional 30 damage during your turn is going to help you to get the VMAX KO that you desire. And the Ryan helps you to get back-to-back Zacians up and rolling. Searches your deck for any card if one of your opponent's Pokemon actually knocked out one of your Pokemon during their last turn. So if somebody got knocked out, you can use Ryan, search your deck for any card, and also accelerate yeah, basic energy from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. So that's going to help out to get a Zacian going back-to-back. Moving forward, the trainer item cards. We're going to be running, of course, the same thing as always. 4 Quick Ball. Scouts out everything in the deck except for the evolution Pokemon. So you can get yourself, oh, Quick Ball. That means Quick Ball is Eldegoss, Eldegoss is Leon, or Eldegoss is Boss. Quick Ball can find your Zacian early on to draw cards, can find your Oranguru to use Primate Wisdom. So many things possible with the Quick Ball. Level Ball, on the other hand, is just for Sobble and Drizzle. These are going to be scouted out with Level Ball. Very nice and easily. 90 HP or less. Boof, you search it out of the deck without drawback. Quick Ball allows you to discard a card from hand, which actually helps you out with Metal Saucer. 2 Evolution Ensigns. I don't think you'll need more, just because you want to get out your Inteleon, don't get me wrong, but it's not based around Inteleon. Zacian is the main attacker, so only 2 copies. Then 4 copies of Metal Saucer. This is going to be the energy acceleration for Zacian, allowing you to put an energy from the discard pile, a metal energy, to one of your bench metal Pokemon. Zacian's gonna love that, and yeah, it's gonna be your extra energy acceleration. You have Ryan and 4 Metal Saucers, so you can scout them out easily with Drizzle or Shady Dealings Inteleon. Then some switch outs. Let's just begin with the switch outs first. We're gonna be running 1 copy of Switch, 1 copy of Escape Rope, and then 2 copies of Air Balloon. So these are going to help you out. We also have the Birdkeeper on top of that. So these are going to help the Zacian get out of the active position after using an attack. Why do we need not more switches than this? The reason for that is that, yeah, not only can you scout them out with Drizzle, which is very, very consistent, you also probably will get knocked out. So you don't always need a back-to-back switch option. You just promote to one with the Air Balloons. That's why there's 2 copies of Air Balloon, and then go from there. So Switch, Escape Rope, 2 Air Balloons on top of that. And the Air Balloons, I actually suggest putting that on something like Oranguru, because they're probably not going to be targeting down a 1-prize Pokemon. Moving forward, 1 copy of Cape of Toughness, allowing you to get 50 additional HP. This HP buff is going to be helping Zacian survive a lot of hits, and that's why it's in this list. And the reason why I also like the Cape of Toughness is that sometimes you can yeah, make yourself very, very tanky. You can put this, as you can see here, ta-ta, The basic Pokemon this card is attached to gets 50 HP, except Pokemon GX, but that doesn't matter too much. Yeah, the basic Pokemon, so you can put your Oranguru to more heights. Sobble sometimes can survive some hits if they're also using Inteleon pings. You can also put it on a Sobble before it evolves, so it's gonna be surviving some pings. But more importantly, 270 HP of the Zacian allows you to survive a couple of hits. And then, the most busted sword ever, Rusted Sword for Zacian, allowing it to slap more damage. So as we do the calculations, Zacian slaps 230, equipping it with Rusted Sword, that's 260. That means if we slap Leon down, that's 290. One Inteleon ping can also already get Victini VMAX. If you get two Inteleon pings, boom, a lot of the meta gets knocked out. Think about Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX, think about Rayquaza VMAX, think about Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX. A lot of popular VMAXs get one-shotted, so that's the main strategy to just go for. You can also be more defensive and play stadium cards. I actually didn't include any stadium cards in here. Just because you can scout out like Drizzle funds, research, and you can get yourself going once again. I know Intrepid Sword is a very important ability, but if you go first, I found it that you don't always need to have a path to the peak counter. I know relying on Intrepid Sword is super nice and all, but as soon as you get an attack off the following turn, it's also going to be fantastic for you. If you're afraid of Path to the Peak, it's currently only in my Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX deck, so not a lot of Path to the Peak being played here and there, but if it gets more popular, try to sneak in a Pumpkaboo from Evolving Skies just to counteract and discard that stadium card, although it does eat up some bench space. You might also want to add in a Scoop Up Net if you do that. And then let's just talk about the energy, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 energies is nice. I want to have like more energy so Intrepid Sword works out perfectly, but it's not even necessary just because of Oranguru. I like the way that Oranguru puts a card on top of the deck, and it helps out quite a bit. My first turn Intrepid Swords are actually very strong if we can get out yeah, the Oranguru. Also, there's no energy search in here, so hopefully you'll have an energy in hand, but with 4 research, 2 Marnie and Bird Keeper, you're actually going to be drawing a lot of cards during your turn, and as soon as they're in the discard pile, you have easy access to them with Metal Saucer. So yeah, that's another deck profile on my channel. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to let me know by destroying the hell out of this like button. It helps out, yeah, just to get the video reached out to more people on YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to do so. I post daily Pokemon TCG content on this channel. Right now we're full up in the, full post-rotations shenanigans. We already talked a lot about Evolving Skies as well. I went to a pre-release, did a lot of deck profiles already, and more is yet to come. I'm very eager to just open up a lot of stuff on TCG Online, make some content on that. So stick around, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.